Want to read you a poem. It's a poem that I have cut out of a newspaper some years ago, I would have thought, and I came across it in my office in a box of things when I was trying to get organised. If I move my shoulder, you'll see the trying to get organised is still in progress, but you didn't really see that. Anyway, so this poem, it obviously struck a chord with me when I found it, and I kept it all these years, cut out of The Guardian on a Saturday, the Saturday poem they used to produce, whether they still do or not online, I don't know, or in the paper. They still do print a paper, don't they? Anyway, I digress. The poem is called The Woman Who Worries Herself to Death, and it's by Catherine Simmons. She wasn't robbed or raped or made a scapegoat of. She didn't take ill-fated flights on shaky planes, and no one splashed her house in paint. Kids with hoods, sovereign rings, and hates left her alone. That twinge she sometimes felt was just a twinge. Her fillings didn't leak. At office dues, she danced, and no one laughed. Her children didn't have disorders, fail exams, or take smack. Her husband didn't love his secretary or get the sack. But if you saw her fidgeting towards the dawn, her breathing playing tricks, 1,000 what ifs snaking in a queue, you'd feel for her, and you'd wish she had something to pin her torment to. That's it. That's the Saturday poem. And I think for me, it strikes a chord because so many of the clients that I see feel like this feeling of discomfort, this feeling of anxiety, torment, and they don't quite know why. And yes, some people do go through, big traumas and terrible things that happen to them, and they have to come to terms with or learn to live with whatever that thing is. But a lot of us, me included, we just go through the trauma of everyday life. And it's a big deal. And it's different for everyone. And we don't give ourselves enough credit for sometimes just getting through, getting by. And I think this poem is about that. And obviously I've kept it all these years, so it still strikes a chord with me. When I'd forgotten about it completely, and when I found it and read it, I thought, wow, yes, this is one of the reasons I do what I do. So there you are, the Saturday poem coming to you on a Saturday from me. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think.